Hello, this is the True Texan, and TYT literally just posted a video called Alexandria, Ocasio-Cortez schools Trump on taxes. And that's just gotta be so retarded. Because, first off, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez knows nothing about taxes, and neither do you, and neither does Anna, and neither does anyone at TYT. So, I gotta see you embarrass yourselves, and I gotta record it.
Used for spying or tracking on a 3-year plan.
The Democrats are fighting to get a hold of 6 years worth of Donald Trump's tax returns, and apparently they have the right to do it.
Okay, so letting people keep more money to themselves is not evil. It's actually moral to let people keep the money that they earn. You know?
So to give you some more details, the Ways and Means Committee Chairman Richard Neal sent a letter Wednesday, that was yesterday, to IRS Commissioner Charles Rettig, requesting 6 years of Trump's personal and business tax returns from 2013 to 2018 by April 10th. So it's a very specific request.
Booyakasha.
Yes.
Tick, 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 tick.
Did you really just do the tick, 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 tick? Did you really? Oh my gosh, how many times has that happened? Yeah, y'all do the tick, 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 tick. Actually, y'all took that from MSNBC, and you took that from the creepy porn lawyer and all that. Okay? They would go tick, 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 and then they go boom, but it'd be a dud. Come on! When will you... You're getting all excited, but just wait until... First off, you have no proof. So, what will you do when this one's a dud? You'll just move on to the next one and go tick, 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 again. And then we can record you doing it and looking like an idiot. Why are you trying to make yourself MSNBC? Okay? You're TYT. You have your own stupid catchphrases. Why are you stealing MSNBC's and all the others?
Back.
And there were specific reasons listed in this letter, and I want to give... I'm back. that I want to give you. So Neal requested returns from the 5 business entities that constitute the core of the president's businesses, as well as the returns for entities associated with Trump's golf course in Bedminster, New Jersey, that has been the subject of press reports about tax compliance. Now,
tick, 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 tick.
Okay, can you shut up, Jank? Okay, because if this is a huge dud and the Trump's taxes gets released and he didn't lie on his taxes, you're going to look like an idiot. Wait, hold on. That's what you're good at, making assumptions and looking like an idiot. You have no proof. He could have cheated on his taxes, but you know what? The last taxes that got leaked for Trump had him paying extra in taxes. So where do you get the idea he's paying less whenever the taxes that were leaked had him paying extra? You remember the whole thing? MSNBC had Trump's tax returns leaked. Yeah, that backfired and y'all just moved on quickly. Y'all moved on so fast that Republicans forgot all about that.
Republicans will argue that this is just a political stunt, that they're
It is just a political stunt that you're doing.
just going after Trump based on politics.
They are just going after Trump based on politics. What reason do you have to go after Trump? Because he's a Republican?
But Democrats have actually done a decent job in...
Okay, what? Democrats have actually done a decent job? On what? Looking like an idiot? Come on. On what?
laying the groundwork for this request. So they...
No, they haven't. It took a long time, over 2 years to get this request. It took 2 years to lay down the groundwork to find something to call for Trump's tax returns. What? Like, were they like just spending all that time because they needed a solid argument, or were they just really hoping that the Mueller report would come in? Come on, y'all have been calling for the tax returns for ever since he was nominated. Come on. So saying that they did a decent job laying the groundwork, it took 2 years. I don't care what groundwork is laid. It took 2 years, and it took AOC stumbling on the answers whenever she called all the Democrats together to tell her what to ask. Come on. It took all the Democrats coming together with one brain for AOC to start it. It took every single one of the Democrats working together. That's not a decent job. And it took, what was it? It took the person who's testifying, who lied not only in this testimony that you're going to, but in all the other testimonies. He's going to prison for lying. He's not going to prison for, he's going to prison for lying. That's why he's going to prison. He's going to prison for lying under oath. And he's all of a sudden trustworthy because he had all of a sudden change in heart. You sure that this isn't just someone just trying to pull down everyone he can? Because he was proven to have lied in this testimony that you're so much relying on.
Can easily challenge those accusations by saying, well, Trump's own personal lawyer testified that he would inflate his assets.
Yes. His own personal lawyer. Old personal lawyer that was going down and is obviously looking to take everyone down with him with his fake crocodile tears and his fake speech, talking about and proven to have lied in the testimony you're relying on. Oh, such solid groundwork.
That's when he was seeking loans and then deflate his assets when it came to his taxes. So there could have been tax fraud involved.
Okay, so there could be tax fraud. Okay, well, isn't that what you've been begging for? Because you want tax fraud? So someone says, yes, there's tax fraud. So y'all have been saying there's tax fraud. Now, you moved on from the Russia collusion. You're gonna call for Trump's taxes to be released. And then once his taxes are released, and if he's proven innocent, y'all are just going to move on to something else, because that's all you do. This is nothing but a political attack. Come on. Y'all, but his own personal lawyer said that he did it. What, like in the final minutes? While he was going down, trying to pull everyone down with him? Y'all have been saying that since the beginning. How is this not a political attack? Tell me.
So I want to read you a little bit from Representative Neal's letter. He says the IRS has a policy of auditing the tax returns of all sitting presidents and vice presidents, yet little is known about the effectiveness of this program on behalf of the American people. The Ways and Means Committee must determine if that policy is being followed, and if so, whether these audits are conducted fully and appropriately. So he essentially wants to audit the auditors, which I think is interesting.
Okay. So he didn't want to audit the auditors because he trusted them whenever it was Obama, but now that it's Trump, he wants to audit the So he's basically saying he doesn't trust people who basically clears Trump's as, not committing tax fraud. You look really stupid. I pause you and you look stupid right here. I don't know. Well, I'm sure you look stupid in every frame, but you look really stupid in this frame. Okay? And you are. You're basically saying, okay, so people did check on it, and they audited it and went through it, and then they cleared him. But I don't trust them. That's basically what you're saying. I don't trust the people who checked on the president and the taxes and who audited him. I trust the proven liar. And you want to be taken seriously. Yeah, this doesn't need to be a long video. I'll do maybe another minute and I'm done.
Yeah. So Congress has a lot of investigative power, like prosecutors do. And so they can subpoena people and documents. And in this case, they can ask other parts of the government for information, which makes a lot of sense. Okay. So, look, could it be used for political purposes?
Yes.
I can see how that could happen. But
I could see how that could happen. Could it be used for political purposes? The answer is, what's your catchphrase? Of course! You're cringy, over the top, horrible. No, you go, well, I could see how that could happen, but this definitely is. What, you're going to say this definitely is in it?
In this case, remember, Trump's the only one that has not given his tax returns all the way back to Gerald Ford.
There we go. Yep, knew it. So you're basically saying, yes, this could be used for political purposes, but I promise this isn't being used for political purposes. Okay? I could see how it could be, but it's not. Trust me, it's not. Okay? It's just, we really want to find something bad against him. So we went from one case to another case to another case to another case, and we're just looking for something bad on him. Okay? That's not political. We just want to make sure he's 100% clean, so we're going to accuse him of everything and see if there's anything that lands dirty. Bravo.
Only president. And he keeps saying he's under audit. That's totally irrelevant. The IRS has said, you can show your tax returns even if you're under audit. There's no such law. He keeps repeating it. He repeated it again today. So, look, what have we at the Young Turks been most concerned about throughout, which is financial crimes. And look, if you say
holy cow, you know that's so much bullshit that you were fucking hesitant. You were like, okay, well, we're most concerned about is financial crimes. Yeah, you knew that was so much bullshit that you started stuttering right then and there. You can't even speak. You've been going, so you're trying to remain calm, you're trying to remain composed, but you know it's bullshit with the way you're talking. Just listen to how you're talking. Listen to how Chain's talking. He knows what he's saying is bullshit. It's clearly able to be used for political reasons. It clearly is being used for political reasons. This is another attack that is clearly being used for political reasons. This is not something just because they want justice. This is they want to find anything they can on Trump. So they're going to go through every single inch of his life until they find something. And the biggest bullshit was them claiming to be the most concerned about financial crimes. Hell to the fucking no, you haven't been. You've been the most concerned about race crimes. Literally, if there's any chance that a black person was wronged by any white dude, you jump on that story like a hoe on a dick. That's basically what it is. You end up looking stupid. You end up hurting yourself. You just jump into a giant needle stack trying to look for a hay. And 90% of the time, you're wrong. And then you lie about the race case. No, TYT, the majority of the videos is about race, or that's it. That's the majority. That's what y'all are most concerned about. Just go through the TYT channel, and you'll see titles talking about whites and blacks and all this, and the titles alone tell you how concerned they are about race. Okay? It doesn't mean they're right. It doesn't mean they actually care about race justice. They just want to make whites look bad. They're racist.